I never imagined that living in a quiet neighborhood could turn into a nightmare. It all started when the HOA president, a woman everyone called Karen, set her sights on me. At first, it was small things, a notice about my mailbox, another about my garden. But soon, it escalated. One day, I received a shocking letter claiming I was violating the HOA rules and that my house could be seized if I didn't comply. I felt a mix of anger and fear. Could someone really try to take my house just because of petty rules? Karen seemed relentless. She called neighbors, exaggerated minor issues, and even threatened legal action. It felt like my entire life was under attack. Every knock at the door, every letter in the mailbox sent my heart racing. I couldn't understand why she had such a vendetta. My house was my sanctuary, and suddenly, it felt like I had no control. I knew I couldn't let this continue. I started documenting everything, letters, emails, even the conversations with the HOA board. I reached out to a lawyer, explaining the situation. It felt daunting, standing up to someone so powerful in the neighborhood, but I knew I had to fight. The court date approached, and I prepared myself for the confrontation that would decide the fate of my home. On the day of the hearing, the tension in the courtroom was palpable. Karen strutted in, confident, probably expecting an easy win. But the judge listened carefully to every piece of evidence I presented. As the minutes passed, I could see her confidence faltering. Then came the verdict, in my favor. Not only was I allowed to keep my house, but the judge also reprimanded Karen for her abusive behavior and fined the HOA for their overreach. It was a shock, justice had prevailed. Walking out of that courtroom, I felt a rush of relief and triumph. My home was safe, and I had stood up to a bully. The experience taught me an important lesson: no matter how powerful someone seems, the law and the truth are on your side if you stand firm. From that day on, every time I look at my house, I don't just see a home, I see resilience, courage, and the moment I refuse to back down.